To the party, we got the takes, no chase. Straight shooter podcast, winning the race.
All right, everyone. We are sitting Shiva tonight with the Philadelphia Eagles because it was a horrible, horrible game. Unless you're Ben with your team comes in. And oh my goodness, so much to talk about. My God, we watched those games yesterday Saturday, and Saturday was just horrible. But I'm not surprised. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm not surprised about the Eagles. I thought they looked terrible. They looked like they always do on offense. Defensively, they gave up a couple big plays for sure. That was kind of weird for me. I think overall they played pretty okay on defense, but to see them come in, I don't know. San Fran was on a mission even after they lost George Kittle. So let's get started on this bad boy. Tonight we got Carrie, I own the Flying Hawaiian. We got Lumpy Williams. We got Ben, San Fran Diesel, and of course we have Carl Bond, the elder statesman genius of the group, because the rest of us are a bunch of knuckleheads. Anyway, so let's get started on this show. Let's talk about this. Carrie, what was your thoughts about that game today on Saturday? And just want to get your read.
Oh man, it was awful. It was just. I expected it though. I wasn't surprised by it.
Yeah.
But it was just bad. Like our offense was just once again failed us. I don't know if it was the play calling, whether it was half-ass routes by AJ Brown, or just it just the 49ers were so much. Sirianni was just flat out coached in that game. Like,
oh yeah,
that was just 49ers put on a clinic. They put on a clinic on us, man.
Yeah.
In the second half, dude. It was just
team was infirmed, which is crazy.
Our defense was giving up big plays. Like, it wasn't just the offense, And I was a little bit upset with AJ Brown for not owning up to it after the game, like the rest of the team did. I understand he was mad, but he was dropping passes. And I'd hate to pour in on the guy. I know he's going through enough as it is, but he really disappointed me in that game. The offensive line, the running game seemed like it was working for us, but then San Fran adjusted to that, so we didn't get it done, man. We didn't get it done.
Carl, what's your thoughts on, we talked about a couple things before the show, and I agree with everything you said, Carrie. I mean, they just look horrible. I mean, to me, didn't even want to play. Am I wrong?
They came out, they did their usual thing that they did all season, have one good half. They came out looking good that first half. They were under center the majority of the time, the first half, and the second half starts. They start to look sloppy. Jalen gets a big run on a quarterback keeper, gets called back for holding.
Yeah.
It was just a season all wrapped into one. I mean, it was everything that they did the whole season came to fruition in that game.
Which is crazy.
The only thing that was surprising was to see Quinyon Mitchell get beat twice on plays. But I think once he settled down, the defense was fine.
He had a big game.
Yeah,
he did.
And I shouldn't have said anything about the penalties, man. About the refs and the messenger, man. Because as soon as I said it, man, the penalties just started pouring in, man.
Told you to knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't knock hard enough.
Well, it's kind of funny, like when we were all, the guys that don't know, when we watch the games, we all commiserate together, or we talk together. And Ben's the only San Fran fan. And when Kittle went down, Ben was like, I can't use a couple choice words that he was saying and stuff like this. But then he's like, yeah, that's it. We're done. Good game, guys. You won. I was like, don't give up yet, Ben. And then darn your team come
I
back.
was in my emotions, man. Kittle's
Yeah.
my
Oh
boy. He's
yeah,
my favorite active player.
yeah,
Seeing
that was
him go
messed up.
down after seeing all the injuries we've had, I was like, man, not Kittle.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude.
So what do
He,
you?
and
Yeah.
he's gone through little knick-knack injuries here and there, but for that major injury to happen, I was just like, dude. I mean,
Man,
that
for
sucks the morale, out of everything. But I
what
think
really
the
what really
biggest,
sucks is it happened late in the season too.
yeah,
It's gonna run into like next season. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he might
he's
Yeah.
miss all
gonna
most of next season.
he's gonna be out for a while.
He's not
But
having surgery until tomorrow.
he's a warrior though, man. He'll come back. It's just gonna take him a while, you know.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny? Playing sports and getting involved in you guys that all played, you understand this. Any sport. If you got a star player, your star player goes down. Everybody then amplifies their game. And
Oh yeah,
everybody
Yeah.
amplified their game.
I
McCaffrey
said
picked it
that.
up. The quarterback picked it up. The
I said
defense
that
knew
they
they
could
had to
rally
put
around
harder.
it.
Right. It's like putting your hand in a bucket of water. I remember I had an old football coach, Herb Fisher. He always had the greatest metaphors. And he we had a big bucket of water, and he stuck his hand in the middle of the water bucket, right? And he goes, see this fist? And when he put his hand in, like the water still surrounded it. And his thing is, no matter what it is, that you just always come together. So it was that kind of concept. I mean, the Eagles to me, I, I mean, you guys out there that are listening and watching, you guys can give your comments because I personally did not think that they were ready to play that game. I felt that I just felt that they were flat, which is crazy. So, Lump, what was your thoughts?
I thought they came out flat. I think in comparison, if everyone's seen the video and everyone's made fun of the video of the 49ers coming out to their big 49ers boom box, um, and people say, that's so stupid or whatever. But they came out hyped to play the game. And I liken that to the Super Bowl.
Right.
The, fir- the first Super Bowl, I think. No, yeah. Um, when the Eagles came out to Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge Meek Mill fan, but they came out hyped, like ready to play a game. And I think that's a big difference is the personalities, the game day personality of the team was so much different between the two teams this week.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they believed. And
Yeah,
belief is a huge part of football. If you believe in your mission and what you're doing, and you believe in the offense, and you believe in the calls, and you believe in the coach, and you believe everybody's together, working together, and you believe in that system, you're going to come out and you're going to play hard, and you're going to consistently believe in that things are going to happen. What I didn't see is that. What I saw were guys that were, they were going out there and playing, but they were frustrated because they were getting the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Carl, I mean, what do you think about it?
Oh, it's like Lumpy was saying with the year they won and they had Meek Mills as a theme song. And this may sound stupid, but if you remember last year when they went on that run, they had a theme song.
Yeah.
And the whole city got galvanized behind that theme song. It may have been stupid, but the whole city was like together with that song. This year there was nothing. It was almost like they were Super Bowl hangover. And it's tough to repeat. You got to get teams like Kansas City who repeat it. You got to give them credit, but I think this team didn't know how to handle that success, and they wanted individual success. So take for example AJ after they won the Super Bowl last year said it wasn't fulfilling to him. He wanted to be fulfilled on his personal gains. Like destroying somebody was more fulfilling to him than winning a Super Bowl. When winning the Super Bowl should have been the greatest accomplishment in his professional life. I mean,
Yeah.
how many guys get to win the Super Bowl?
Right.
So how can you sit back and say that wasn't fulfilling to me? I don't get that, and I think that carried over into the season.
That's definitely a part of it. I mean, Ben, I mean, look how your guys came together. I think overall as a unit, you guys, your squad just played better. I mean, is that something that's been going on with the 49ers the whole year?
yeah. all the injuries they had. I mean, they come together and they play together. You know, they know they have the same mission as everybody else, get to the Super Bowl. And I think the 49ers are very hungry for one because they're 30 years overdue, you know.
Right, right.
And I think they want to be the squad to do it, you know. And being they were counted out before the season even started to begin with, before any of the injuries came to play. I mean, they weren't projected to make playoffs. When Bosa went down, they were like, oh, okay, they're in trouble. They're probably not going to make it now. A few weeks later, Warner goes out. I'm sprinkled in injuries in between there, counted them out. But them guys, they just come together. They're adversity and grit, man. That's their thing. And I think the biggest play of that game Sunday to me was the play after Kittle went down. As you'd expect the offense to take a hit, morale-wise. Their morale would probably be below the basement after losing Kittle.
Mhm.
Was that 35 or 40-yard pass from Purdy to Juwan Jennings?
Right.
That kept them going, I think. That surprised me they got that off. When they did, I think it reignited that spark.
Yeah.
And that's what carried them through the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's what kind of shocked me. I mean, look at Fangio and Carey. Fangio's game plan this week. I really thought that they were going to just keep attacking. Who fell asleep for me in that game was Jalen Carter. Where the heck was he?
Yeah.
I mean, what did he do?
I was proud of our offensive line, man. They held their own all game.
Yeah.
Well, things kind of changed up too when Jordan Davis went out.
Yeah, he had a calf injury, or did he re-aggravate a calf injury or something?
And then they
When
had
did
to play
that happen?
more. They had to play
Happened
Brian
early.
Young more.
It happened early in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it happened in the first half, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
it wasn't too long.
Or early in
before
the
halftime,
third. Yeah.
I think.
He wasn't there the second half, like you could tell. And then
I don't think Carter was 100% either.
Yeah, I mean,
probably
look,
not.
to me, he played. Listen, he serviceably played well, but I don't think he's an all-star.
Right. He didn't play to his all-star level.
No, definitely not. I mean, look at him. What's his name too? Phillips, and the defensive ends. I don't think they play. I mean, they were okay, but we were getting no rush on the ball.
Yeah.
So it was almost like, I don't know, man. It was to me. I can't believe how could you come out flat in a playoff game? But I think
I don't know. I think when you look at what Fangio does, and I think sometimes this hurts them, is when they play a team that has a mobile quarterback or what's perceived as a mobile quarterback, they like to do that mush rush. Stay in their lanes, and because they get burned by mobile quarterbacks. But to me, when you're in the playoffs, you just gotta let it all go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think those kind of things.
A lot of it was they gave up a couple big plays. That's what killed us. Just a couple big plays that the 49ers had. They had that halfback option with Jennings. That
You're
halfback
talking about that flea flicker thing, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice, and we weren't expecting that. And I think overall the defense they did enough. It's just our offense just didn't do enough, man.
But
I can't put any blame on the defense.
You look at that flea flicker. I mean, they had been setting that play up the whole game.
Yeah,
and that's something that the Eagles' offense doesn't do. They don't set up stuff. Their play calling doesn't set up other plays.
Yeah, we haven't run that play in years. Like Shanahan hadn't called that play in a long time.
I mean, Carl, correct me if I'm wrong, but like when I coached, we ran plays out of certain formations with certain motions, knowing that play is not going to work. But it was to set up future plays.
Exactly.
I'm not big on a dummy play, but sometimes you got to use a dummy play to knowing when you come back to it, they're going to play a certain way.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't like the way the offense ran the whole game. I mean, they didn't start using motion until like the final seconds. It seemed like he was down to the play clock. Like Brady was saying, they weren't using any rhythm. Like they weren't. They should have used the hurry up offense, no huddle offense more often. Like got right back to the line. Instead, they huddle and wait. I didn't like the whole game plan. I'm glad Petula got fired.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll say this, like,
Even if he is the scapegoat, I'm glad they fired him. Like, let's
both
get somebody
teams,
in there that knows what the hell they're doing, please.
Right.
Yeah.
but both teams in that game did enough to lose. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right,
Listen, I think
Milo?
the
both
next
teams
round
did
is going
enough
to
to
be
like
tough.
when Purdy really pissed me off when he tested Quinyon Mitchell by
Yeah.
throwing to Tonjes.
Yeah.
Now, if it would have
Yeah.
been Kittle he was trying to throw to, I'd have felt a little better about it. But come on, you don't test Quinyon Mitchell with your backup tight end. That's stupid. I mean, that's a little too confident for my liking. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. So we talked about a lot of things, guys. If you guys ever watch our pre-show, it's hilarious because we're but I'm telling you, we talked about a lot of things today, and the one thing that we talked about, guys, is AJ Brown. And when we talked about AJ Brown, I'm going to say it, and AJ Brown probably cursed me on Twitter if he even knows who the heck I am. Probably not. But anyway, just saying. I think he dropped those balls on purpose. Now, you might think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I don't care. But listen, that man catches everything that comes to him. That ball hit him in the hands 4 times.
Why would he do that on purpose?
Great question. Don't know. But he's that kind of a mind.
He didn't do that on purpose,
You don't
man.
think
Come
so?
on.
If it hits you
No.
in the hands like that?
He
Leave
probably
your
just.
comment below if you
I'm
think
not
he did it
saying
on
he doesn't.
purpose.
I'm probably not saying he doesn't
Or
give
not. He did it.
a rat's ass, but
Carrie, even a playground hero could catch that ball.
I don't know. He's the only guy. He's the only one guy I know that can catch that ball and go into a fetal position like that. I don't know.
dude, the
All I'm
playground
saying-
heroes, man, they win championships, dude. You know
if he
that?
if he had to do it over again, I'm sure he would do it over again.
All I'll say is that if that's Puka Nakua,
Yes.
those catches are made.
Easy.
Yeah, yeah. But on purpose, like
I won't
Dude,
say I won't go as
McCaffrey-
far as saying
I don't want to play. I don't want to play
Christian
another game
McCaffrey
this
would have
year.
caught that ball.
All right. All I'm saying, okay, maybe we can't say it's on purpose, but what I can say
That's what made me mad was like the 49ers players like Christian McCaffrey went all out, didn't give a
exactly.
damn about his
Well,
body.
Well, the thing is with McCaffrey, though, to be honest with you,
AJ's jumping 2 inches off the ground.
Right.
the thing is with McCaffrey, though, like if we lose another wide receiver, we could line him up at slot and he's going to eat. That's just McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point is, A.J. Brown had the ball hit him in the hands 4 times. You can't blame Jalen Hurts for those throws. I don't care.
Because Stevie Wonder would have caught those passes.
I want to stick up for Jalen, though. Jalen threw some dots in that game that were dropped.
Yeah.
Like he threw some beautiful passes. Even Smitty dropped one. And I just found it weird how
dropped a couple too.
I mean, this is a huge story, and I think it's been blown out of proportion in some ways. But seeing Sirianni run up to A.J. Brown like that, something's going on, you know?
Yeah.
You know, on that side. It's
yeah.
something's going on there.
Yeah. I'm reading off our comments. For some reason, I'm not getting on the screen. But John Russo says, Jason Avant, what did he say? What? Jason Avant called A.J. Brown's game mindset BS. I'm not going to say the word. And then Clinton Gottinger says it's disappointing because these players have wasted an opportunity with this talent to win back-to-back Super Bowls, and I don't care, hold on, what anyone says. That Eagles team is the best team on paper talent-wise in the league.
Yeah, but games aren't won on paper.
Exactly. Exactly.
Games
you know,
on
yeah, and John Russo also said that, you know, Brown, he had alligator arms. Yeah, not really. I wouldn't even say they're alligator arms because honestly, they hit him in the hands. If you have alligator arms, you're like, But if I'm just saying, the ball hit him in the hands. It looked like you remember that one where he pushed the guy off a little bit and then he dove.
Hey Ed, I'll say this. I don't think he did it on purpose, but it looked like he was disinterested in catching it.
Okay. Like I said, I keep throwing up the
Yeah,
quotes.
it kind of seemed like he wasn't interested in helping Sirianni and Patullo out at all.
Yeah, he was being very petulant. SAT word of the day. Thank you very much.
Well,
Kids,
and what plays into
I
that
just want to throw
too.
that out there.
I don't
Wow.
I don't think it was just him that's unhappy with it, though. I mean, like we were talking about in the pregame show, our pre-podcast show, when that final play call from Patullo going to Hurts. Watch Jalen Hurts' reaction. He looked back like, what? We're running this? This isn't playground ball, man. This is the NFL playoff game on the line.
Yeah.
In the red zone, we're running 4 goes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Wait, not even that. They're running 4 go routes against cover four.
Yeah.
And again, it goes back to what I said a long time ago. You do motion for 2 reasons: to give yourself an advantage by creating a mismatch. You go in motion to create a disadvantage for the defense because it puts it out of alignment. If you look at some of the touchdown to McCaffrey, they ran 3 receivers or 4 receivers on routes going to the right to the sideline. And they brought him back to the opposite side in a mismatch with a linebacker on a bad wheel. Like, that's how you create mismatches.
Right.
And we almost do. If we do motion, which isn't very often, and not quality motion, it's motion just for the sake of doing motion. There's no gain by it, and it's just it's so frustrating. As having coached, and listen, knock on wood, I'm very blessed. I coached with some guys who are masterminds. Guys who had 15-year NFL careers, guys who coached in Division I colleges, West Virginia and Tennessee, and I coached with guys who knew the game. The one fella, I was talking to his son yesterday. I said to him, your father's probably rolling over in his grave right now, because it was just so frustrating to watch a very sophomoric offense that wasn't even run very well. It's it's mind blowing. It really is.
Well, the fact that like you said, there's no sophomoric. I will tell you what that means. Basically, it's simplified the Little League offense. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I think one of the main problems is Hurts just doesn't want to run anymore. I think he's starting to go the McNabb route. There was times where Hurts just didn't take off. He decided to throw the ball away, whereas like 2 years ago he would have took off.
Yeah.
It seems like he's starting to go the McNabb route to me. Like,
even when he does run, his slides look very timid. It's not like he used to take. It's just it doesn't look the same.
Like I hate when he slides after like 3 yards.
Yeah.
Like a 3-yard gain and a slide. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like he's a big dude. He could break tackles if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he doesn't want to risk injury, but he's getting a little too
timid. He's bigger
timid,
than what
man.
most people
Exactly.
think. A lot of people think he's tiny. He's not tiny.
Yeah.
He's bigger than most people think.
If he could squat 700 pounds,
you're not little.
he can run over a defensive back or somebody like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Squatting that much, you should run over
Josh Allen doesn't have a problem doing it. Josh Allen still takes off, like when he doesn't have anybody open. They don't use designed runs in Buffalo.
Right.
So my question is this: I brought this up too, which was very titillating before the show. I'm sorry. Should we or should we not trade Jalen Hurts?
What?
Not yet.
I'm asking.
Nah. I'd bring in another coordinator. I'd bring in an offensive coordinator to see what he can do.
Can't trade Jalen.
If you bring in a really good offensive coordinator,
he's got a no trade clause.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Maybe entertain the idea, but I'm not saying do it.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. If that game, if McKee's game against Washington didn't look like the Eagles all year, because it was the same pattern.
Yes.
Good first half, bad second half.
Right.
If McKee had played 2 good halves and looked really good, I'd say, yeah, maybe they should. But it looked the same. It all looked the same.
Oh,
So I don't
he was
care who the
horrible.
quarterback is. It could have even been Patrick Mahomes. It still would have all looked the same.
Well, that's what I
I
mean.
I
Yeah.
think Sirianni would get the boot before Hurts would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the sad thing is that yeah, Patullo. Listen, if you're going to go all season long, why did he not yank this guy halfway through the season, or like draw him back on his responsibilities? At least you want to keep him as a coordinator.
I
Maybe
think it's
not a
time.
good
I
play
think
call.
it's time for Mr. Laurie to step in.
Well,
Well,
let's be for real, fellas. That's Sirianni's offense.
yeah,
It's Sirianni's offense. It's
you're
which
right.
is which is bad.
it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And that's what they did. I don't understand. Like all of a sudden, you think he had an epiphany over like last year, and all of a sudden it was just going to change.
Right.
I mean, the thing is, they every year it's kind of like they go like this. It's like, I mean, bring in.
Well, I think
It goes. It
Ryan
goes to.
Clark.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Kerry.
I'm just saying it goes to show how important like Steichen was to Sirianni.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When Sirianni first became head coach, Steichen was his guy. Like
right.
he turned over play calling like halfway through the season, and then let Steichen be the play caller throughout 2022, and we made the Super Bowl that year, and the offense did show out in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So my
Um,
question is, look at it this way: who's the guy that won the first Super Bowl for the Eagles?
Doug Peterson.
Correct. So Peterson was the guy, right? Who did
yeah,
Doug Peterson have as his two coordinators?
Frank
Peterson called
Reich.
the offense.
Frank Reich
Frank Reich
and
and Jim
Schwartz.
Schwartz, two hell of a coordinators,
Right.
right? So
and then
their
he had
model,
Press Taylor.
yeah. But my thing is, their model calls for they better have two good, solid offensive, defensive minds. You got the
Right.
defensive mind. What the hell are you doing with this guy? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You need to come up with a solution or an idea. You see, this guy's not doing well. I mean, this is where Howie, I think, really messed up a little bit because you see this guy come in, and I know they want Sirianni to prove his own weight, not just be Tony Robbins out there. But the thing is, you need to have somebody there that's, he needs to be surrounded by good coordinators.
Sirianni is coordinator dependent.
He is.
I said that. I've been saying that for the longest time, and man, I get torn apart in Facebook comments for saying that. I was like, it's obvious, man. The proof is there. I mean, 2022.
Well, you look
Get
at
Gordon.
you look at 2023, and I think one of the reasons why Patullo wasn't fired earlier in the season, and they knew they had these issues, is they didn't want to repeat 2023.
Mm-mm.
Because you remember they had Desai was the defensive coordinator.
Right.
Then they brought in Patricia, and he was a consultant. And then
Right.
the last few games, they made Patricia the coordinator. So
Right.
I think they wanted to avoid that because that was a total collapse that team.
Yes.
So, and I think some of those same issues started to pop up this year, and I think they wanted to head it off before it got too bad and just, hey, look, we'll stick with Patullo. We'll give him a playoff game. I think if they had won Sunday, he probably would have saved his job. But they came out and played the same way they had been playing all year.
Right. You know what's funny? The one thing go ahead, Lum.
And I'm not gonna put all the Patullo. Like I don't care for the design of the offense or the play calling, but the players got to play.
Yeah.
You got to catch the ball. You can't have penalties. It's not all Patullo's fault.
No, but he was the scapegoat.
Here's what I'm
Sure
going
he
to
was.
If you actually think about and reverse engineer this thing with the Eagles, right? They've been very successful. They are a plug and play system based approach with everything that they do. Think about it. From the coordinator, you have their players that they pick and choose. They have their system when they get rid of the guys, how they offer. They bring in guys like for 1-year contracts and stuff like this. Now you have your coordinator situations where, but where they messed up is they've always done well where the head coach is like a figurehead. And then you have your two coordinators who are like stud coordinators. And every year, and it's so obvious because I'm just going to say the obvious, every year that they go back in the retread or they go back into the old ways or they don't bring in a coordinator that's worth his salt. that's when they falter. So next year they'll bring in a great coordinator. They'll be good again.
Yeah, well, I want to know. I want to know what happened to Stoutland University this year because the run game was just bad. The run
You
coordination.
can't run from a two.
They went back to junior
Well,
college.
isn't that his job to not let them run in a
Listen,
2-point stance?
if your offensive coordinator is calling for a 2-point stance, you can, you're the offensive line coach. You can try to teach. You got to coach them up the best way you possibly can.
All right, but wasn't he also the run game coordinator?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if they.
So when Petula calls a run play, isn't he the one who calls which run play to use?
First of all, it was a snap count issue. First of all, they were trying to go with no.
Every team in the league does that nowadays.
That's bullshit. School. Sorry, I said a bad word. But now I'm just telling you.
I mean, I'm saying that's the thing in the NFL these days. For some reason or another, that's what every team does. They have their guards stand up to the last second and just pat the center in the back. It's like the only thing.
I guess
NFL stadiums are louder. I don't know, maybe.
One thing I noticed was if you watch the cadence of it, the Eagles do it, and it's like he flashes his hand and they snap right away.
Yeah.
Now last night in the who was doing it? Were the Steelers doing it? Their guard flashes his hand or taps him and turns around and gets set. There's like just one more second. Still have a 2-point stance, but one more second gives him a chance to kind of reload in the hips.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to set when the ball is snapped, regardless?
If you go by rules like that, he can't move at all. There's.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Maybe
Listen,
Steen isn't good enough. I
would have Dickerson do it. He's a hell of a better run blocker than Steen ever was. But that would be the first guy I'd cut. No
for
offense,
some reason. Well, that's on Stoutland then. Like, for some reason, he gave that responsibility to Steen.
It was dumb. I think.
I mean, it worked. It worked last year. It worked last year.
You know why? Why?
Kai Becton.
Why did they give it to Steen?
I think Becton might be back. I don't think Seattle. I think Seattle or
San Diego or Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
One of them.
One of those damn cities is done with him. I mean, he was only on a 2-year deal. I think if he comes back, maybe he'll play a little bit better for us than he did with them.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wasn't comfortable out there.
Well,
I don't know.
They lost both their tackles too, though, so his responsibility went through the roof.
Yeah.
But even he made statements though that he wasn't comfortable in their system.
Yeah.
Did he play tackle for them at all this year?
No.
He was just a guard, strictly guard.
Yeah, because
I liked him in Philly, man. I thought he was great in Philly.
I thought that was one of the biggest mistakes they made, letting him go.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Well, look, last year, if you really look at last year, right, especially with the run game, you had one guy, the running back, had the biggest chip on his shoulder ever.
Yeah.
You can see he played in a horrible offense up in New York with no offensive line. Then your offensive line last year wasn't injured like they were this year.
Yeah.
Everybody was healthy. And then you had a huge guard in there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the stand-up cadence and going from a 2-point stance last year. I don't. I mean, maybe I need to go back and watch it again, or I just was like mesmerized by a yard in a cloud of dust just moving. But I just think that these guys, they don't get off the ball. When you're running a zone, right, zone blocking, you take, and if you guys out there that know about this, your first step, you got to take like a side step upfield. You try to form 2 triangles, get to the next level, get to those guys, whatever. It's very hard. I tried. I remember our offensive line. And the reason why I know this, in college, our offensive line coach wanted us
to turn the freaking heat up.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I yell at him too.
Jesus, man. It's like 80 degrees in this house, man.
Yeah, meatloaf. Anyway, so listen.
Pop.
Meatloaf. Anyway, but if you look at the way they run block, it's so hard. It was so hard. Glump and Carl, did you ever try to run block out of a 2-point stance?
No.
It's hard. It's not easy. You got to put all your weight inside your hips and drive and try to drive that man off the ball who's in a 3-point stance, who's coming at you that hard. So the thing is, I didn't understand it at all. It didn't make no sense to me. And he has a team that's looking back or looking this way or looking back, whatever. He's looking back, and then he has to tap his butt or tap the back or whatever. And then they say, "Like, well, you're already at a disadvantage. Now you're open up your inside set."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's just basic football. That's where you say Stoutland University, Kerry. I agree with you. You think Stoutland would have been like, "Yo, this is not working."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I mentioned that. One game I was watching them do pregame. There, I was watching them practice switch stunts, and like I said, man, I'm watching them practice switching off on certain stunts, and I know you get hip to hip.
Yeah.
These guys, they weren't doing it.
Well, I know one of the biggest problems was, I got a good friend on Facebook in our Eagles group. His name is Nick Travellini, and he lives about 10 minutes from Landon Dickerson and sees him like in town like all the time. And he says like Landon Dickerson is constantly like limping, like. I think he was injured all season. And
he definitely played on one leg.
I don't think Cam Jurgens really recovered from his back surgery. So, I hate to use those excuses for those guys, but because I know they won't use those excuses. But
they're there.
I'm throwing that out there. So, and losing Lane hurts, man. But Lane Johnson, the difference between Lane Johnson and Fred Johnson is just huge, man. I mean, I like Fred Johnson. He's a great backup, but he's not a starting right tackle.
He's a backup for a reason.
He's not Lane Johnson.
No.
Exactly.
Hell no.
And that's a shame because I know Lane probably wanted to go that day, so he must have really been hurt for him not to play.
Yeah.
They said his foot started swelling back up again, and he started getting painful. And
I hope he comes back, man, because he's been an unbelievable player for the Eagles.
You know what? I think is going to have to see what happens in the offseason with these guys, and let's talk about that because really, I mean, there's so many guys that are on that we had in our group. And if you haven't joined our group yet, guys, make sure you check out.
Yeah, you had a long list of players that are going to be free agents this year, man.
I stole that from somebody else, but yes, we did.
I didn't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, well, I was right along with you when you say keep the punter because that punter was kicked. It was kick butt. I mean, he did a great job for us.
Yeah, he did.
That was a great punter.
Braden Mann.
Yeah, he did a great job. If we look at that list and see which guys we want to bring back, I mean, Blankenship's on that list. We bring him back.
He's replaceable. I love him, but I think he's replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might draft a player.
I think Blankenship's strictly a cost move.
Cost cutting move.
Not really cost cutting. If you give him the right price, you bring him back. But I'm sure they have a number in their head, and if he wants a penny more than that, you move on.
I'm pretty sure Howie's already got everything situated. What he's going to do.
What about Jalen Phillips?
Yeah,
Y'all should bring him back.
I bring him back.
I think
you got a lot. You got Reed Blankenship. You got N'Kobe Dean. You got Jalen Phillips. You got
N'Kobe's gone.
Yeah, N'Kobe they're going to just go to Campbell.
Dallas Goedert, Grant Calcaterra, all your tight ends, Kylan Granson, they're all going to be free agents. Jahan
definitely needs
Dotson,
to come back for y'all.
The other two.
AJ Dillon, he could go.
They didn't do anything. Fred Johnson.
He was a disappointment this year, man.
Definitely get rid of Matt Pryor. He sucked.
Was he a disappointment, or did not use him?
They didn't use him.
Yeah,
they brought him.
I mean, that's a disappointment.
They brought him in to be your running back in the backfield that catches your swing pass because he has good hands. He's a good receiver on the backfield, and they never used him for that.
The whole situation is
mind
disappointment. Yeah,
I think
what do you have? Like 1 or 2 carries. His first carry, he runs for 7 yards, and you don't see him the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed in him. Like,
I think they're more.
God.
They're more after seeing what Tank Bigsby could do behind Barkley. I think they were settled there. They're like
AJ Shipley seemed to kind of regress this year too. I don't know. He didn't
Will
seem as
Shipley, yeah.
or Will Shipley. That's right. Whatever his name is.
No, but you're right. He did. The way I would look at it, I would
weird looking.
I'd run the wishbone. But that's just me.
Fred Johnson,
Bring him back.
Brett Toth. I think Toth. Yeah, I like Toth.
Toph's been there for years for a reason.
Matt Pryor. Oh my God, get rid of him.
Let him go.
Yeah. Sam Howell. I forgot he was even on the team. He's not on the team still, is he?
Yeah, he's the third quarterback.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Braden Mann.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I forgot to say Josh Uchi, Agbo Okoronkwo.
I thought Okoronkwo played well.
But I'd like to see N'Kobe Dean and Reed Blankenship come back.
They're never going to bring Dean back unless they get trade bait for John Campbell.
Yeah.
And that's the only way they would bring him back.
Because
I like to have Dean.
Well, it was good to have a first round pick this year because N'Kobe Dean just can't stay healthy.
Right.
So I don't think he's going to get that big of a contract as he thinks he's going to get.
Mm-mm.
Who else we got? Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
Again, I've said Reed Blankenship this is the third time, and you guys haven't. What about Reed?
We talked about.
I
Reed.
think
We talked about him. The right price. The right price.
Yeah. You're right.
If they have a number and he doesn't want that number, let him go. But at the right price, bring him back.
I think I was yelling at my dad when during that whole.
You're like, Dad, turn the heat off.
Sorry,
We're
man.
talking about Dad, the meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips, I like to see him come back at hopefully a discount.
How about BG? You bring BG back?
Yeah.
That's if he even wants to come back. If he wants to come back, fine. I'd give him. I can't pay him a lot.
I'd bring him back.
What's he like worth? 4 or 5 snaps a game?
Yeah, like a player coach,
I bring him back and give him free reign of the locker room. So when someone like AJ Brown mouths off, BG take care of the light work.
Well, that's
we've seen what happened with Hugh Douglas and Terrell Owens. How that worked out.
He wasn't a player back then. He was in the media.
I think
you need a guy in that locker room who's going to go over and smack him upside the head and say, "I'll tell them, get in line and pay attention."
They were teammates when that happened.
Yeah,
T.O. and Hugh Douglas.
AJ Brown had faults, but
Hugh Douglas came back for that Super Bowl.
AJ Brown is not a locker room cancer.
Not like T.O.
Not like T.O.
No,
I love that T.O.
Yeah, you won't see AJ doing push-ups in his driveway.
Exactly. He lives in Morristown. Imagine living in Morristown. Okay, if you guys know Morristown, here you go. You got T.O. and he's doing like sit-ups on the thing, and he's like doing. He's using a 45-pound weights, and he's doing. Oh, I remember. I missed him.
Such an idiot.
I know, but I loved him.
Morristown. They got the Did they sell the Morristown Mall out there, man? That mall was so lame, man.
Well,
compared to Cherry Hill Mall, dude.
Oh, I'll tell you what the Morristown Mall is now. It's a half a hospital, half a mall. It's like a hospital mall.
Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't been that way like in 30 years, man.
Hospital.
My ex-girlfriend's mom had a hair salon at the Morristown Mall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got my hair cut there.
You're a salon. You're a salon guy.
Yeah, you don't have enough hair to get done.
I go to barbershops, man.
I had hair, Lumpy. That's like
your hair
used to be.
That's what Ed would sit in the perm machine chair thing or whatever.
What?
And gossip.
Yeah, I was like, oh my stars. I had the bazooka. Now, when I was a little kid, we went to the barbershop, like a real barbershop, you know what I mean? And I used to get the Bazooka Joe gum when they did the comic books. Oh, yeah.
That's the manly men go to the barbershop.
I remember that one. You've probably been to Joseph's. Remember Joseph's?
That Blue Water.
Where was it?
In Marlton, by used to have Grossman's over there, which was the old Home Depot.
Yeah. I remember that.
Joseph?
Yeah,
I do.
I
used to go. I remember when I was a kid. And then that lady lied to me. She's like, "You'll never be bald." I'm like, "Son of a."
She definitely lied to you.
What are you talking
Man, I went to this barber one time. This dude messed my hair up so freaking bad, man.
about?
I don't know what I did to piss him off or whatever. As soon as the buzzer, like, I just heard it go up like way too far up the back of my head, like zip. I'm like,
All of
oh,
a sudden you're
please tell me that wasn't like a number 3 blade or something, dude.
right. All of a sudden you're.
I was like, oh my God, I am in for it, man. He just
Don't feel bad. I had a barber give me the Lloyd Christmas cut before.
just put a bow on your head.
Oh.
Yeah, he got me.
I remember in high school I had a flat top. This lady came out with this big spatula to put it on top of my head and just started shaving the top of it. I'm like, what the hell is that? I was like, from then on, I got my sister to cut my hair, man. I'm like, I am never letting that woman cut my hair again.
It was a huge blade like for a clipper, so it was like short on one end and longer, and you put it on there according to how short you wanted it. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've got someone freehand it.
You remember when Boz was popular back when he played
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Boz.
All right,
that's why we all got crew cuts.
Exactly.
I have a flat top and lines to the side.
Me too.
What?
Like when the rat tail was in.
Yeah.
It was like 1987. This is like the worst haircut. I know I got a picture somewhere. I have to pull it out.
Yeah, I had a
please do.
I had a mullet like down to my shoulders, man.
I shaved the sides of my hair all the way in the back. Got the tail, looked like a pigtail in the back. And then I had my number in high school was 71. The guy with a red pen wrote 71. My mom thought the guy cut my hair was bleeding. She's like, "What did you say to your hair?"
I did that in college. I had my number changed to the side in college.
Yeah.
I just hope and pray that people just don't look at my yearbook anymore, man.
I
hate looking at that pic, man.
Yeah, I had the 80s and early 90s style mullet with the spiked hair.
Oh,
my hair went down like the.
That's when I lived in California.
I look like Darth Vader.
I know what kind of hair Carl had, but okay, so I'm gonna tell you, Carl was like one of my heroes. We used to go to the bench press thing, and I used to see his name on the board in the locker room. What'd you bench? 450? You said?
85, 485.
485.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I had a little afro.
Did you really?
Just a little bit.
You were thick back
then.
Yeah.
Did you pick it out?
Before I got to Maryland, I was picking it out. But then when I got to Maryland, everybody had the waves, and I had to cut that shit down, cut that stuff down.
So you didn't have the Dr. J afro?
No. I could never get that big. No.
Wow. Yeah.
I
heard Iceman Gervin used to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine had a huge afro in high school. He looked like a stalk of broccoli, man.
Yeah, I knew a couple of white people with afros too. They just
So listen, back in the 70s, in the late 70s, my neighbor was a hairdresser, and she did perm. Like all the girls had perms, and there's a fad going on with the guys when guys had
body wave. The body wave.
I had an afro, bro. And I had pictures of it, and for the right price, I might show it to you sometime.
Lumpy over there looking like Bob Ross.
My whole neighborhood,
just like Bob Ross. Just like Bob Ross.
Neighborhood.
Happy little tree.
I come from a Hispanic neighborhood. Everybody in my neighborhood had big afros in the 70s, man.
Listen,
they were just man.
It was funny. I grew up in the tough streets of Cherry Hill. And then we used to have, the kids all had the girls had the hair and I had the guy wanted to give me one of those body wave haircuts. I remember that. And it was in the Morristown Mall. I remember.
Yeah, my hair has always been straight as an arrow.
Yeah, I remember all that. That was fun. Those were the days, fellas. That's what we should have like an 80s night on one of our shows. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
You say it.
So, Carl got so excited he shut himself off. There you go. So Let's talk about the other games. Like last night's game was awesome. If I wanted the Texans to win, I did. I'm not a big Pittsburgh fan. And
Yeah, I like Tomlin though, man. It's shame.
I like Mike. I do, but I like D'Amico Ryans a
And
lot.
I
Yeah.
don't hate Aaron Rodgers like everybody hates him, man. He's got a
I
lot of
don't hate Aaron
haters, man.
Rodgers.
He does.
I just don't care. But
Well, it's.
I mean, he is who he is,
real.
like he just I don't
I mean, he's got to know how to take
fucking
him.
hate him for it. Yeah.
He's not
He
for
leaves
everybody.
he leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's
But-
mouths. Like
But what got me about
he's
that
burned
game
a
last
lot of
night,
bridges.
yeah. But what got me about that game last night, man, it was close all into the third quarter, and then Texans just blew it open. That defense, man, they beat Rodgers to the ground, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever
I
seen that
think
movie Little Giants when that little boy got trampled into the grass?
Yeah.
I think
That
Texans
was-
are gonna surprise a lot of people, man. Especially
They
if
are,
CJ
dude.
Stroud gets going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one guy too that's getting overlooked for head coaching jobs is the Texans defensive coordinator.
Who is it?
It's what's his name? I could see him. He has like a flat top haircut, glasses, older looking white guy. Turley,
Howard.
something like that.
Hmm.
I can't remember. I remember they were talking about him last night.
Matt
But,
Burke.
Who?
Matt Burke.
Burke. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good, man. That defense
Yeah,
is good.
I think he'll be interviewing for some jobs depending on how the rest of the playoffs go for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I looking at some of the other games. So I thought the Rams looked pretty good.
Rams look good.
They almost got
See,
beat by the Panthers twice this year, man.
Well, you look at the
That was
Panther. The Panthers defense that last possession.
Yeah, they played well.
Yeah. It's
I
like
thought the Panthers played better than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought the Rams were going to blow them out of the water, but yeah, Panthers fought pretty hard.
Yeah, I was disappointed in the Packers game, man. I really thought the Packers.
Yeah, I thought the Packers were going to win that game, man.
I don't know how the hell LaFleur's keeping his job, man.
What did y'all think
LaFleur
about that
retired.
hit?
He's got something on the people that run that team or
Oh, they said
something,
he's
man.
returning. I thought he said retired.
No,
No,
what did y'all
he's
think about
returning,
that
man.
that hit Devontae Adams took, and they flagged the guy for it?
I thought that was a clean hit. I thought that was a clean hit.
hit.
I thought
He
it was
hit him with
clean.
the shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back in the day when we played football, okay, we were tough, not like these guys today. That's
Yeah,
right.
but that leads to player suicides, man. Like it's bad. CTE is bad.
It is
They
bad.
Yeah.
they
I'm not
want to
gonna say-
protect.
I'm not making any
They
other
want to
comment.
protect their players, man. They
Yeah, but that hit right there, man, that was clean. You got to let that
Oh,
go.
yeah, I know,
But
you just
that
gotta.
being the Rams too, though, they're kind
gotta
of the
see both-
media
you gotta
darling.
see
They're gonna
both
be
points of
protected
view.
a little.
Yeah, they're soft. But anyway.
Yeah, the media is trying to turn the Rams into the new Chiefs this offseason or this postseason for some
Well,
reason.
they got that really fancy stadium. It's
Yeah.
nice. Like,
I hope the 49ers go the rest of the way, dude. I really
Yeah,
do, man.
I'm kind of
Just for you, Ben.
Just for you,
'Cause you my
Ben.
boy, Ben. You my boy, Ben.
My boy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it'd be awesome, dude. I mean, lucky number. I mean,
Yeah,
you're-
it's gonna be
you're
tough
lucky
without
number
Kittle.
6, Quest
I'll
for
be honest.
6, Super Bowl 60, in our home
It's-
stadium.
It
It seems-
was nice to have a rival like Ben versus.
We'll see what happens without Kittle, though, man. They kind of caught it. Your backups did kind of catch us by surprise. But Seattle, they might be game plan for him this
Listen.
time. This time around. So
I don't know
we'll
about
see
you
what
guys.
happens.
Well,
But-
Tonjes, our
But you
backup
could
tight
do it,
end.
man.
Yeah.
Tonjes is, being our backup tight end. He's got tape out there. I mean, he's made some big plays this year. He's the one that caught that winning touchdown pass that helped us beat Seattle in Week 1.
Yeah, and that great analysis was brought to you by Ben Diesel and also Frank McCartney at Nature One Mortgage. Give Frank a call today if you're looking to finance a home. And Frank's number is, as I look at the banner below, is 856-495-5150. And it's not Van Halen, it's Frank McCartney of Nation One Mortgage, 856-495-5150. Give him a call.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Well
So,
played.
yeah, thank you. So no, I don't know. I mean, just man, after that game on Saturday, I don't know about the rest of you guys. I'm like, we actually have to do this show for the rest of the season. Oh my god, because
Yeah, well, the Sixers are doing pretty good, man.
yeah, Sixers
Yeah.
are good.
So I haven't been following them at all, but apparently they don't really need anybody during the trade deadline.
Actually,
All
Joel
they need is
Embiid,
defensive depth.
well, Joel Embiid actually just decided he wanted to play center for once. It was actually a good thing because
Yeah.
we had him like shooting 3-pointers from like the arc and thought it was Stephon Curry.
Hey, man, maybe he really does feel like crap. Who knows?
Well, honestly, I think that's why he was shooting the threes before. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he was shooting outside. He just was hurt, so he wanted to contribute any way that he could. I mean, honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah, some human beings just aren't meant to be that big and move that fast. Like,
Well, I know.
to
Tell
be
me that's
that
a cross I have
athletic,
to
man.
bear all the time. But I'm just
Uh,
telling you, this is it's just.
yeah,
I
like
mean, Lumpy. Listen, Lumpy is like that all the time. You should see him.
you got a little bit of Jeff Ruling in you.
Exactly. You should see him. He goes to Prospectors every Thursday night and he does line dancing. It's the craziest thing.
Oh, it's
Jeff Ruling.
majestic.
No,
He's a
no,
Please,
majestic beast.
please
Man.
tell me he still has the flat top with the mullet, please.
no, I know. Jeff Ruland. That was the funniest thing. All right, I'll tell you my Jeff Ruland story. I don't know if you want to hear it or not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So one of my best friends, we were kids, like maybe 12 years old, and the Sixers just picked up Jeff Ruland, and he comes from a strict Catholic, Italian family, whatever, and he never cursed in front of his mother or anything, but he didn't realize his mother was sitting like right next to him. He was like, Ruland. F rule it, like real loud. You should have seen his mother face. She beat him with a pillow. It was just funny. I guess it was one of those that you had to be there moments.
Had to
Sorry.
be there.
Yeah,
But it
yeah. I'll tell you my Jeff Ruling story.
yeah.
He should have never been a Sixer.
True.
That's true. Neither should Sean Bradley.
But he's
Right,
cool,
right.
dude.
Yeah.
No, he was traded for they traded Moses Malone before
Did I
him.
ever tell you tonight that I hung out with Manute Bull?
No.
I love that. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
awesome.
celebrity
He
boxing,
was-
man. He beat
he
the crap
was-
out of Refrigerator Perry.
He bought me a
No.
He bought me one of those Grohl spears. You guys ever see a Grohl spear?
Yeah, I love Grolsch.
Yeah. It comes like the little flip top deal.
The green swing top. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'll tell you a story about Manute Bowl that you probably don't know, Ed.
yeah.
You know where he used to work out at?
Yeah, Frank Costello was his trainer.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah, see, I know it, Carl.
Yeah,
So
you
there
know
you
it.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time Frank brought him to the old team house
Yes, sir.
in the weight room.
Remember the old team house?
Oh yeah, I remember the old team
Listen, I
house.
remember I used to do dips with the weight belt on and a 45. Now
I remember getting drunk and telling some chick that Manute Bol was my cousin.
I
don't know why. That's always stuck out in my head.
Believe it.
Yeah. I was like,
He
yo,
was-
Manute Bol and Rick Mahorn are both my cousins.
Yeah.
He was the nicest, kindest person I've met in my entire life, I think.
Oh yeah, great guy.
He was just I remember when he was drafted, he had a Chevy Chevette, like a small little 3-door like tiny car. They took the front seat out. He'd sit in the back seat of the car to
Yeah.
drive.
They had to do that for Shaq and his custom Mercedes he had.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember when Manute Bol fought Refrigerator Perry? Celebrity boxing?
I remember that happening, but I never watched it.
Yes, I
Manute Bol was like won by unanimous decision, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, he's got reach on him, plus
Yeah,
cardio.
he-
I remember celebrity boxing.
Yeah. And then I think it was China versus Joey Buttafuoco.
I remember that.
He beat the crap out of her, man. Like a lot of people were betting on her too, man. But he like
Joey Buttafuoco
put an ass whipping on her, man.
Are you talking about China from WWF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
she was kind of hated in the locker room by a lot of the male wrestlers because they're trying to put her over them.
Yeah.
Like Chris Jericho was one of them. Like he said, I got tired. Like Vince kept putting her over me, and I was getting sick of it. And he let her beat me up in the ring all the time.
I liked her with Eddie Guerrero though. I thought they were cool, like Mamacita.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
But
yeah.
Latino Heat.
Latino
yeah,
Heat.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute. I thought that was like original to my handyman because that's what he calls himself. I guess not.
He must have been an Eddie Guerrero fan.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's gonna say that Latino he doesn't know. I actually thought that was him.
That's when Eddie Guerrero started coming out in
Eddie
those
Guerrero.
lowrider cars and stuff to the ring, and had his own custom song called Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero.
He was a hell of a wrestler, man.
Yeah, I
he
liked
was
Eddie Guerrero.
He was one of the all-time greats.
Yeah, I liked Eddie.
Yeah.
Him and Chris Benoit's crazy.
Yeah. Chris Benoit was a fantastic wrestler, man, but the way he went out was terrible.
Yes, he was.
Man. Yeah,
terrible, dude. What those guys put their bodies through, people call it fake, man. I just call it scripted.
Dude.
Yeah,
I never call it fake,
you
man.
This, okay.
Oh,
when I was a teenager, my next door neighbor was starting up his own wrestling organization down here, and he built a full-size official wrestling ring in his backyard. And I used to sit there and watch him. I used to watch
some of them kids are stupid, though, man. You see some of that backyard scrap, man?
The ring was all black with yellow ropes. It was awesome looking, dude. And
all my life I wanted to build a wrestling ring in my backyard.
Well, dude,
and my mom would not let me, man. She would not let me.
Does it hurt when you land on your back? He told me to come in there and he's going to show me how to fall.
Yeah, you fall on your forearms.
You cross your arms on your chest, you do a squat, then you sweep your own legs out from under you and land flat on your back. Dude, that hurts.
You try to land like this on your back.
Yeah, you gotta land flat so you don't destroy your shoulder blades.
You try to land on your triceps.
But dude, it hurts. Like, I mean, it doesn't feel good at all.
Yeah, I was big time into wrestling, man. Wrestling was my sport, man.
All those rings is a metal I-beam on springs and plywood.
Plywood.
Yeah.
That's people say, oh, it's padded. That is not padded.
No. Because when you watch them walk on it, you don't see their feet sinking nothing.
No. The only time I hurt like that is when I was doing parkour the other day.
Ed, I would pay to see that. As long as you yell parkour every time you move. Parkour!
Oh, yeah.
Parkour!
The other fight was Tanya Hardy versus Paula Jones.
Oh, that was a good one.
Paula Jones.
Yeah.
Like people were like, "What are you thinking, man?" Like Tanya Harding is like a professional athlete, man. Like you don't.
Did Tanya Harding have a lead pipe in her hand?
Yeah.
No,
that
but
was Jeff Gillooly. You got to know the story.
Tanya Hardy beat the hell out of her, though. I remember that. And then Danny Bonaducci versus Barry Williams. That was a joke. Todd Bridges versus Vanilla Ice. Todd Bridges beat that boy's ass, man.
What you talking about? Willis?
What I would watch.
Willis was in prison, man.
They need to get these politicians and throw them in a ring and let them fight.
That would be great.
I'd love it, man.
Who would be like your two top politicians to go? I would like to see Schumer versus.
He's too old.
You gotta go with age.
Trump versus Biden.
I wouldn't throw Schumer in with like Vance or nothing like that.
No. I would do Schumer versus Rand Paul.
No, I want to see Bernie from
like in a celebrity death match
from New Hampshire. Was it Bernie?
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, I'd like to see Bernie in the ring.
I'll bet you he's sneaky and dirty.
He's like a Captain Lou Albano type.
Why?
Yeah,
He's probably a fighter.
Or like a Bobby Heenan Weasel type.
Every time I see him, he just looks like he has like the wheels are turning. He's like thinking things in the back of his head. Like,
yeah,
I just think he's got
Bernie
like a.
Sanders versus
well, I'll put it this
McConnell.
way: he didn't have a lengthy career in politics with a clean head. I'll tell you that much.
Mitch McConnell versus Bernie Sanders. That would be hilarious.
Who do you think would win out of like any NFL coach? Who do you think would be the boxing champ out of all the NFL?
Oh my God,
I think
Ryan's
by far.
Yeah, Matt Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah. By
Nah,
far.
I'm going D'Amico Ryan.
No,
Really?
I'm going Vrabel.
That's going
Vrabel.
Vrabel versus
Vrabel.
Mac Campbell? I don't know. Campbell's pretty tough. I like Campbell. I do. If I'm getting in a bar fight, I want Campbell behind me.
I would have taken Kotite.
You know,
He
the
would-
problem
he
with
would
Campbell, he
forget
wouldn't
the
be
chart.
behind you. He'd just throw you out of the way and just go at it. You just have to back him up.
Yeah. You would forget the chart. I can't read the chart.
I think all time would have been like Abraham Lincoln versus like Teddy Roosevelt. I think that would have been a great fight.
That's like
Actually, no, Teddy
Lincoln-
Roosevelt. To tell you,
It-
Teddy Roosevelt was actually involved with some martial arts.
He
well,
was.
Yeah, but
Lincoln was Lincoln was
a
actually
wrestler.
Lincoln was actually an undefeated wrestler, like a catch
Yeah.
wrestler,
Yeah.
and it was like a
So-
form of MMA that it was to win was to get your team was by submission,
Teddy,
Yeah, how about-
Teddy made a grizzly bear tap out. No, I'm
He
just
always,
kidding.
and he killed and he was a vampire hunter,
and he always won by 4 scores.
Dude, that
How
movie
about-
was awesome, dude.
and he wore a top hat.
And that may be the best line you've had in your entire life, I think.
My man got shot in a theater. He was probably watching some
He won
boring
by
ass
4
movie.
scores.
And he was probably like saying, like, please, somebody just shoot me.
Could you imagine being Lincoln's bodyguard going on a pee break and you come back after everything happened? Like, oh.
Oh, yeah. There was 5 people hanging. Only 4 of them were suspects.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of them was the bodyguard.
Yeah.
How about Ronald Reagan versus either Gerald Ford?
Well,
Yeah, Gerald Ford.
Well, there he goes again.
The two guys who are big football players.
I love me some jelly beans.
Yeah. Nancy.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Yeah. Bill Clinton
Dude, I
versus
love-
Monica
Oh,
Lewinsky.
dude. I want to see Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I would take Hillary in a fight.
I
Hillary
wanna
versus
see-
Monica Lewinsky.
I bet
I
Hillary
don't
could scrap.
No, to be honest with you, I don't
Our
see the
show
other
is taking
opponent
a
making
whole
it to
new
the ring alive.
What's his name? What's his name? Name was Obama was a great basketball player, and I tell you what, I bet you his wife could scrap Michelle Obama.
Yeah, she'll probably kick his butt.
That woman, I would not mess with that
I don't
woman.
know, she was in
Please
shape,
stop kicking
man. I bet
my
when they
butt.
got married, she carried him through the doorway.
Change, hope, change.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a
Michelle,
basketball
please
court
stop
put on the
kicking my
White
butt.
House? Or put in the
Yeah.
White House? or-
Oh, God.
He did.
It's time. Gosh, guys, it's
That would be
time.
cool, man. Have your own basketball court. I'd
Yeah.
be there every day, dude.
All
My
right,
man looked
ladies-
old at the end.
Gentlemen,
That job is rough, man. I wouldn't want
Ed's
that
trying to
job.
go.
no, listen, our jovial time. Listen, we're running overtime. But listen, guys, we got
Yeah,
a
that
next
was
show
fun.
coming up on Thursday. Great show. Great show this evening. Don't forget to contact Frank McCartney of Nation One Mortgage today if you guys are looking to get your mortgage, 856-495-5150. Or if you're looking to buy a home, contact me. We could go out and have fun, frolic, and frivolity. And check me out at BigEdSellsHomes.com because, of course, I'm giving myself a shameless plug. Any other shameless plugs out there this evening? No?
Yes, I got one for little Antonio Farina, who was supposed to come on the show tonight. You little short little. But
Okay.
anyway, next time Thursday, fool. Don't worry, there's no height. There's no height requirement.
Yes, that's
Ed,
right.
Thursday,
We're waiting
Thursday,
for him.
I'll launch a view on Thursday, Ed,
Oh, yes.
and I will bring a picture of my afro if Carl brings his picture.
Are we?
Thursday, I might not be here because I got to work a basketball game.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, fellas.
Ooh.
We're in the digital
the
age.
basketball
You can
game's
still
over at
send it.
7:45, so I might be, I can come on
Hey,
late.
Carl, I'm going
Yeah.
to be in Delaware tomorrow at Arner's.
You're gonna be in honors tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be in Delaware tomorrow too.
I mean, Dr. Mike. My
You're gonna be right
professor.
across the street from where my school is.
What's Dr. Mike?
Dr.
On
Mike's
Basin
my
Road. You'll be right
professor.
there off of Basin Road, George.
You're
Reed Middle School.
gynecologist. What? Is that what you said?
You wish.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, you wouldn't want to see. I'll leave that alone. Anyway,
See you in your
so
pecker,
Arner's.
doctor.
Yeah.
What time, Ed?
Ed,
12:30.
Come on over to the school after lunch.
All right. Oh wait.
Hey,
I'll meet
hey,
him at 1:30. Sorry.
Ed, I'll be in Wilmington tomorrow also.
I'll forget you. I don't want to see you. No.
I want to see Carl.
know, we take-
Come on over, man.
I
All right,
have an
everybody, come on
idea.
over. We'll have a lunch.
No, the three of you, for real. The three of you need to go eat somewhere, and that's
Yeah.
when you do Lumpy's lunchbox.
Well, then it won't be Lumpies. It'll be
Oh,
Lumpies
yeah.
like fighting
I'd
on
love
Lumpy,
to do
Lumpy
lunchbox.
and friends.
I'd love to do a live show somewhere.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, do like a
show.
live lumpy
Listen,
lunchbox with
Yeah.
friends at a
You're wrong.
restaurant somewhere.
If anybody owns a restaurant or somebody like this, and you want to do a live show, we'll be more than happy to do that live show for you at your place. So check us out.
Yes, we will entertain you
Yes.
to the best of
That's for
our
sure.
abilities.
That's for sure.
We got a
We will
particular
definitely
set
do
of skills.
We do. We haven't figured that out yet, but we're working on it. So, yeah, tomorrow 1:30 at the Legend, the Old Arnors. It's
Yeah, the Legends. Yep.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, you're right up the road, right there off of 141, and right at the school there.
141. That's it. So if you guys want to read it, let me know. I will catch you guys
Legends.
later. Have a great night.
Yeah, I
All right,
gotta turn
guys.
this
Night,
damn
guys.
heat down.
And we're gonna go out to eat later on this week, Carrie. See ya. Bye.